what can I say? That's just is what I enjoy doing. You know,
It's good.
and I know like with you, like you do art. That's your shit, and like that's why when I was making Limitless and I was doing the shit I was doing, I'm like, I gotta ask him to fucking do that. I can't not
I
ask.
appreciate that, by the way. Thank you.
I can't not ask you to fucking help me with this shit. And it's like on a real thing, it's like, and fuck the camera, all that shit. Like on a real thing, it's just like I appreciate it because you take time to help me with shit. You take time to help me with videos and documentaries and all that little shit, the music. You listen to it, so that shit's like that's meaningful to me. And it's like 20 fucking years from now, 30 years from now, like when I look back at it, it's this shit that I remember, not the fucking numbers, not how many people liked it, this, that, but the fact that I was like, alright, I was chilling around with Andre, like we were fucking around and laughing because I took this fucking Universal shit and I put Limitless on it with a sticker. Like that's the type of shit that I'm gonna remember, you know? That's the type of shit.
Yeah. So like, what was it that inspired you to start? To start everything from the beginning. I'm talking like old songs like Made Me, like that type of song, like that.
It's funny because the reason why I started making music, the first song I ever made, and you motherfuckers might know this shit. The first song I ever made was Darkness. Ironically enough, I made it in the dark of my room, like hiding with the phone as my mic. Fucking Bella had just broken up with me. Shout out, thank you for that. Just broken up with me one of the like 7 times, and I was like sad as fuck. So I took Logic had just dropped Everybody. Okay. That's the album where he really talks about being like mixed, and that's the one that like really hit me.
Right.
So he drops that shit, and at the end of his album, like the last song on it, Africarian. At the end of that song, J. Cole has a secret verse, and I heard that beat, and I was like, oh fuck. That was the first time I ever took a beat, recorded and did it, and I fucking used to do it. Do you remember the Logitech speaker that I have, that black speaker? I don't know where it is. Yes. I used to take that shit and I would plug it in like right there on the floor with the Beats cord. Like I'd plug it in and I'd play the beat from there while recording.
Yeah, for real?
That's how I used to make music. I used to take the speakers and plug it in and I would talk to it. That's how I used to make music.
Yeah, come on.
I used to make it. And it's like, now I was like, I got the fucking speakers, I got all that fancy shit that I don't even learn to use, but I would put it right here on the floor. Yeah. Right there on the floor, and I'd fucking hold the mic like this, and I'd be like, so I'm a young killer, chocolate and vanilla, yeah. And like, I would do that shit, and I'd hear like a fucking like, and I'm like, and I'd like be ducking, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna hear me rapping, I'm like, pause the shit, I'm fucking chucking the speaker across the room, like, my thing, when I was younger, was I was deathly afraid of people knowing that I rap.
Really?
I showed you for the first time ever, same speaker on the fucking floor, rapping to this beat. Oh my god. I can't remember the name, it was like Dreams or some shit. A J. Cole type beat. In like 8th grade. I was 13. And I remember you being like, whoa. And it was the first time I ever tried, but like, even like when I first did it just never felt right, if that makes sense. Like it was off. Like I was listening to what other people were saying, I was trying to do it, but my biggest problem was I listened to other people too much. And I cared about what other people thought about too much. So it's like, I don't know if that happens to you with art, like where you want to draw something and like,
yes, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what would happen to me with music. Like, I made fucking ass fucking songs. Trash, the first like 10, 15 songs I made are fucking ass in my eyes. And some of them have some parts that are good. And the beat selection, it was always on point.
Yeah.
Always on point. But it wasn't me.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
So how'd you find me? How'd you find yourself?
I mean, that took time. And it wasn't until I was older and I went through shit that I was able to figure it out. Like, okay, that's who I am. Like at first, my fucking SoundCloud was Cameron Williams. I used to I'd post under my regular name and I called myself Cam the Jedi. And then it was fucking SCDJ or some shit like that. Sacagdoja Gang, that dumb shit I did with them.
Was it GVO Cam?
It was GVO Cam at one point. And then one day I just was like, I got depressed. I think I got depressed and like was thinking about how I wasn't known for my music and shit. So I was like, fuck it, let me make the name unknown. Because it's like, I'm not known for this. Like, nobody knows I do this. My music isn't out in the world anywhere. Like, it's just me chilling. Like, there's no fucking name more perfect than unknown.
Right.
And I think the first song that I kind of clicked with it was Dangerous Minds, which was the Logic's instrumental for Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. On his Confessions of a Dangerous Mind album, same fucking name like 3 times.
100, actually,
Take
100.
100.
Alright, so, final question?
Fucking
No,
Gracie.
we were on the final question.
Gracie.
That's the Limitless Dog.
Limitless Dog. We'll bring some to y'all one of these days. What was the final question? You were asking me where I want to take bless you.
Oh.
I remember. I was saying where I want to take my music. It's simple. Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, God.
Gracie, no. Unknown me will essentially one day be known, but I'm staying at unknown. Unless I bless you. Unless I change my name to like just my name and like I just go by Cam or some shit. But that's the future for that shit. Limitless is gonna be bless you.
Thank you.
Limitless is gonna be bigger. I wanna sign a few more people to the label, for sure. People like me, people like us. I wanna sign some more people. I wanna put together some big projects. Yeah, some big projects. Y'all see this? Y'all, yeah. They'll know when the time's right. I just want people to love life the way that, bless you, the way that we do.
Yeah.
I want them to feel creative, to feel free to do what they want, and I want to help give people a platform and like feel like they have somebody that represents them. Because like for me, I had Logic, like that black and white boy, that struggle, that everything, that was him for me. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar are other aspects of me too that I see. So to have 3 people that represented me in 3 different ways, it just made me happy. Listening to his music, watching the videos, all that shit makes me feel a way that I can't describe. I feel connected, I feel happy. So like when I realize like they don't know who the fuck I am, it makes me kind of sad. And like I was watching Logic go on a little tour today, like a video of him just going around playing his album at the time that was new for different fans. And it's like, I want to do that shit for all of my fans. And it's like, yeah, right now that seems simple. Like, hey, the 10 of you, come over. But like, I want to be able to touch people's hearts and to make music. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I want to make money. I want to be known. I want to, all that shit's great. But I want respect. I don't want to just be like, people know my name, but there's no respect to it. Because the fuck do I care if I'm like that?
Right.
Yeah, you know my name, but I'm a bitch. Like, I'd say that same shit to them. Like, I don't, the fuck? They don't have my respect. I want respect. Like, I want people to be like, yeah, that nigga's tight. Like, I fuck with him and what he does. And at the end of the day, sometimes I don't even know what I want. But I just feel like I gotta do something with it. Because this is my talent. Like, Aiden has basketball. I'll give him that shit. He's athletic as fuck. My little brother, for those of you who don't know. He's got that shit. Could I be a great basketball player or whatever? I could go through that whole story.
Yeah.
That's not the point. Music, I feel like, is my shit. And no one can take that shit from me. The way it calms me down when I'm anxious, the way it helps me feel focused and centered on life, the way that it pushes me to want to do something, that's music.
Yeah.
That's me. That's unknown, that's limitless, that's what I'm building my foundation on. Just something that makes me happy, it's something that I want to do. And sometimes it's okay to not have the answer. It's alright. You don't have the fucking answers in life. Not to everything.
Right.
It's like aliens could come down right now and fucking scoop my brains out. Like, I wouldn't fucking know.
Right.
I don't got the answers for that shit. You don't have the answers in life, but that's what this shit's about. You know, humble beginning season, people. Like, what that shit means to me is, like, I didn't come from nothing. Don't mix humble beginnings up with coming from nothing. I respect to the people who come from nothing and grow, but humble beginnings can mean many things. And for me, it's coming from things, but in a mindset where it's not, everything isn't handed to me. And I know plenty of people who love to fucking think that. You guys are fucking wrong, but it's okay. Everything isn't handed to me. And I've worked hard to get to where I'm at. I know motherfuckers who fake streams and like have their own little groups, and yeah, sure, they get all this help, but it's just because that's cool right now in high school. That's their 15 seconds of fame. I'm going for 15 million years, not 15 seconds. I'm going for infinity. Fuck 15. I want infinity. That's what I want. That's limitless. you're gonna know me, and it's because I did something that changed your life. That's what I want to do. So have fun now, making your music in high school, looking cool. Cause I'm doing shit and I'm not trying to be an ass. Don't get that wrong. I'm not trying to sound cocky. I'm not trying to be an asshole. But it's just like you have to have that faith in yourself. And excuse me, Ring. I'm trying to do something over here. I'll tell you right now. There's motion at your front door, but there's motion at his front door. I just want people to understand, like, I have that mindset of, like, I'm gonna beat anybody. Like, if you're on a court, like, everybody knows Kobe. Mamba mentality. He was gonna beat anybody in front of him. I'm gonna beat anyone in front of me. I love this shit. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
And it's like, at the end of the day, that's what this shit's about. Being happy.
Yeah.
So fuck it, bro. That's Limitless. That's me. That's us. That's
Limitless it's this. Us showing you us. Our take 100s.
Take 100s of us.
Yeah.
And you know, at the end of the day, bro, that's all it is. So to my people who support me, thank you. To my people who hate me, thank you. To the people who don't know me yet,
welcome. Let's go!